So OBS crashed. That's what happened. There, so that problem should be fixed now. I just forgot to create the list, the activation triggers list. That's what I forgot. Man, could I change these icons? Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, but I'm going to eat something in a few minutes. I'm going to get something to eat. Okay, nice. So add activation trigger. Oh, of course. No, let's change this. Let's change that. Let's change that. There we go. Oh, error. One error. So this index was out of range. So this happens on this range. Activation triggers length. There. So this is activation triggers components data list. Okay, so index, you get an index, activation triggers, activation total byte size, populate shuffle bytes, create activation triggers, activation trigger, activation trigger, activation data, come on, I want to go there. Control F12. So their activation trigger components add new data, their item component, activation trigger component, this one. No, it's okay. So I'm not sure. Current card X. Let me check here. So add item components container. Use you get random, activation component, index, and I copy it. Oops. Okay. Okay, copy activation trigger component. Okay. Activation trigger indexes. There from 0 to length. Okay, just let's do this. Debug load. Let's do this length. This was 52.4. What? Oh, so the problem was here. Let me check here. So the index activation trigger shuffle back. Negative combo components indexes, combo components data list. How is this used? To list, add, activation components data. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, there. Give me an activation trigger, please. Okay, look at that. So this is -1. Why is it -1? So there is a -1 here. Why? Why? 2000. Create shuffle. Why is it -1? Count. Let's see. There. Shield, poison, sleep. Target index -1, -1. Index -1. Target index. Item. Target index. Oh, so I forgot to set this. That's why there was a mistake, an error, I mean. So every time I add, so check this out, create, where is the target index? There, see? I was forgetting this. Data. There we go. That's what I was missing. Now it should be perfect. Let's set the name just in case. Name equals. Let's do activation trigger. Okay, toString. There we go. That should be enough. Let me check. Sleep, poison, wheat, what? Rice tree. There. Exit combat, enter close combat. Index 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count 200. Perfect. Or should I say?
Win! Perfect!
There.
Perfect! Perfect!
There we go. There, so what? There, so let's put that here. Add activation. There we go, no errors. Exit combat. Fusion this to an item card to apply its activation trigger. So let's create this. Let's put this here. Okay, never mind. So this potion will have this new activation. Bloom. Oops. There, so I need to configure that. Let's see. Fusionable dropped. There, let's pause it. Fusionable card. Dropped cards. So what card was dropped? This one. Perfect. Or should I say perfect? There. This was dropped. there. Activation trigger. Oh, so I need to do something there. So the thing it does here is that item effects container, item effects container, my items, components, there. So if that dot activation trigger event equals to card trigger none, there it applies there. In any case, no wait, so if it already has an event, just return. So it should do this. Activation trigger applied. There, activation trigger. So I have this, I have the container, combo item, effects list, so I should do this. Check a look. And drop it, item components container. This is equals to this activation trigger event. There. Oh, okay. There, and the activation trigger. There we go. It gets the weird error. So there they get copied, and the parent, new items, description text, there. So item components, activation trigger event, it gets copied. So let's try again. Bing, bing. Very well. Let's check this out. Oh, error, something happened. Oh, the profiler. Always with the profiler. So there. So let's see. This has no activation event. Let's put this here, and this here, and this here. So let's do add activation card to player. There. So this is an exit combat. Let's put it there. It should say exit combat. Activation. Exit combat. Yes. So what do we do now? We do this.
Perfect. 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 Win. You win! You win! You win! Perfect!
Okay, so it works. Enter close combat. Enter close combat. Enter close combat. Enter close combat. Exit combat. So let's see. Let's try it and see if it works. What's your problem, bro? Should be walking towards that there. Okay, let's see. Let's put that there and that there. And let's add activation trigger to player. There. So exit combat. Village. So let's put this here. There. 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 So check that out. There. So when this exits combat, it will be activated soon. Okay, so that means that the events are not configured. Combat ended. Oh, all right. So let's see, next chase target. Chase, remove. Remove on kill. Update health. Change icon. Wait. So let's see. Enemy chasing enemy. Add chase target. There. In close combat zone. All their hero invoke. Hero close combat enter event. Let's see how many do we have. Hero close combat zone enter event. Leave. Close combat leave. Where's the quick bubbles? Deck. My activation queue. On close combat zone, enter. On range combat zone, on exit combat. There, so I should run this guy. So let's see the example of how is this run, right? How is this used? Okay, so my entity equipables deck there. So there, where is it? Auto battles. Combat ended because there are no more enemies, right? My activation queue kill. Okay, and then oops, there my activate my equip bubbles on exit combat. There. Outdoor. Don't I have the my entity being? Yes. There. What's this song, by the way? Karin. Oh, so this is Street Fighter 3. That's Karin. Anyway, let's see. Village. Alright, let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's add action. There we go. Let's put this here and let's put it there. Oh, it changed. Good. I thought so this gets a okay. Here I wanted on exit combat. There we go. On oh there, so I fusion exit combat. There we go. So when I exit combat, this should trigger. Go. Healed. So There, see? It got activated. Oh. Oh. So what exactly happened? On destination reached. On exit combat. There, perfect. So when this is run, auto battles. Oops. Remove combat target. Next target. So I had it twice. There, let me see. There, my equipables. There, so what's happened with this? Set auto activation queue. So the problem is that this works fine. Remove combat target. Remove from list. So when the target is killed, it gets removed. It gets removed. Remove combat target. So if there are no more targets, on exit combat. Okay. So there was another there. Combat ended. Combat ended. Chase target. There are no more chase targets. So what happens when I do kill? I set this as false. So that's activation queue killed. I actually shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't. Oops, so instead of combat ended, I should say no more chase targets. There. Next target. So what happens when I do this? Kakugo. exit combat, perfect. Then on exit combat, healed. There, exit combat. There, so when I kill this should be activated. Nope. Oops. So there, it got activated. That's good. Oh no, what's this? Punch attack graph triggers. Punch attack graph triggers. So let's see. Let's check the graphs. Punch attack graph. There, so this got here. Actor actor beam. So that's the problem. I wish it told me there. Activation trigger action. There, so this one got activated. There, the potion got activated here. Also, this doesn't have a exit combat, great. Potion. So this has the parent card, but doesn't have the actor beam. I wonder why. So I think that's configured on the equipables deck. There, actor beam string, actor be ink. There, actor being clone. Where is this triggers? Activate and charge. So when is this run? This is run there and there. Cue cards. This is check active. Why? Get active target not null. In close combat, so I need to get something to eat. I'll be right back to fix this issue in a couple of hours. Thanks for